How do I spot a scam supplement or therapy? I only love Titans. Well, thank you.
Ooh, we love
I only
that.
love
Thank
the Titans. How do you spot a scam? I would say the easiest one is if you go online and you see places selling you stuff that looks like it's too good and too cheap to be true.
Yeah.
No prescription necessary.
Yeah.
No blood work necessary.
Yeah.
No question. The only thing they ask for is your address and your card number.
Yeah.
I'd probably say it's a scam. I see a lot of places trying to sell semaglutide and BPC and all this stuff. And not only that, there's no regulation, so they could send you something that's just pure water. It might not be what it says it is. So I'd hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I tried BPC, but it didn't work. Where'd you get it?
Right.
You know, how long did you take it for? You know, did
I
you
always ask you that.
Because none of these places too, they'll sell you stuff, but they don't tell you how to take it.
Yeah.
So it's like they're just. I mean, just imagine you go to the doctor gives you a medication. There's no instructions. They just hand you a bottle of pills and say, you know, it's going to make you better.
YouTube it.
Yeah, it's going to make you better. So it's kind of like they're not telling you how to constitute it. They're not doing anything like that. So that's the number one thing in terms of. I'm not saying maybe not like nutrition or protein powder type companies, but HRT, supposed HRT medical places like what we do here at Titan. I see them every day, and they're just. It's like buying a Mercedes for 20 grand. Like you go online and you go, if you go to a website, brand new Mercedes, the 35 grand loaded, and you're like, this is supposed to be like 200 grand. Like, what's going on? And then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, you could get it. You know, you get it, and the engine might have a Kia engine in it.
Yeah,
you know,
it's a show car.
It may look just the same, and it may, you know, but it's not the same. So it's kind of like I see it all the time. OfferUp in these places where you could buy stuff online. You go on there and you'll see something like. You ever see it? Like, you could buy this brand new house for $500 a month. Like, come on now. That's the number one way. I mean, I'm sure John has other ways in terms of more like technical numbers and stuff to look for, LLC, whatever. I don't know.
I think that you hit that right on the money. If it's too good to be true, it isn't.
Brand new Benz for 38 grand. Let me just get your card number.
I think we've all been there. We've been so excited about it. And we're like, oh my God, we're going to get this awesome opportunity or deal. And it comes and you're like, oh my God. And you learn you learn your lesson. And I hope you do. And it's too good to be true. It usually isn't.
If it doesn't last that long. I mean, it was too good to be true 5 years ago, and the website was booming. Now the website shut down.
I mean, you know.
The owner's in jail somewhere because of all kinds of frauds and stuff going on.
Do you remember the company crazy. Shreds?
Yeah. All
right, so Shreds, their whole deal was, and brilliant marketing by those guys. Brilliant. They were a top company for a long time, and they had all the influencers. But their whole thing was and it wasn't a bad supplement or anything like that. I don't want to say that, but it was kind of like it was fake. Right? The influencers were fake. They weren't fake as they were real people, but what they would do is they would tune them up. So the one guys would have muscles and they'd be big and everything online.
And I see the guy at the expo.
He's wearing a jacket in Vegas.
Yeah,
and I was like, why is this guy wearing a winter jacket in Vegas? Like, you know, he's not like letting out. It's because they were pumped up. So I mean, you know, they were. It was false, you know, false advertising as far as what you thought.
And this is before, you know, AI editing and AI. Now everyone can do it. I can make myself look like a 300.
That was through Adobe, and that was like professional. Yeah, professional editing. So
and that's before people even really knew that you could edit like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that was like insane. It was insane, and they made a lot of money. They made a lot of money. I mean, you know, but how would I look for a supplement or something like that? Listen, you got to be smart, especially on the supplement side. There's a lot of different supplements out there. Supplements aren't regulated. It's not like somebody checks over every single supplement. It's like, oh, yeah, this is good. This is not good. It doesn't go like that. It goes usually like, well, nobody complain about it. Nobody's going to look into it. But if people start dying and say, oh, I was taking a supplement, and this starts racking up, then they're going to start looking at it. But at that point, like, just stick to the basics. There's nothing like... There's all these different crazy supplements out there, but you even got to worry about proteins. Like, there was a big thing about protein, like amino spiking in proteins before. Yeah. Right? And a lot of companies got in trouble for this. It's because they were amino spiking the protein. And, you know, this is happening in the liquor business right now. For some big companies, like big tequilas and stuff like that, they were spiking cane sugar and the liquor. Like, it was just crazy. So you got to watch out. Like you never know, where they're going to cut corners to maybe make some more money. So I would just be smart. Obviously, if a supplement's been around a long time, has a really, really good name and stuff like that, that's a credible supplement. Yeah. But there's new ones hitting the market that might be good too as well. So, you got to look on back. You got to see what's in it. You really got to look through the ingredient list. Just make sure it's good. But the problem is with some supplement companies is they might put something in there that's not on the ingredient list, and you have no tell or tale how it is. And be smart about what you're taking. Just because you can get it online or in a store doesn't mean it's good for you or it's been looked at to be deemed healthy.
Yeah, just because it's legal.
Right? Like SARMs. Like you can buy SARMs. You can buy research chemicals. We all know this. They're all over the place. I mean, all over the place. Ads all over the place. Like these guys are making dough.
Yeah.
They're making dough. Even if they're selling a $35 bottle, I mean, there's not a lot. I know some places, some guys that have some of these things, and these guys are making some dough. They're making more than me. And I'm doing everything legally. I got to pay doctors and the whole nine. So at that point, man, just be smart about what you're doing. And like I said, get it from a credible source and not something that's your brother or your dude from down the block. Get it from a real pharmacy and from a medical provider telling you what to do.